What up, YouTube? Well, I'm back here. Got my girl here, looking good. Needs a little bit of a bath, but still looking good. So these are the spacers that we talked about. So remember before, this had this machine look. So I went and got these spacers from Really Shiny, and I think they look kind of good. I'm also going to do something to the rotors too, and also start to change out some of these screws. I just haven't gotten around to doing that yet. But the reason for this video is this. When I was out in Daytona, it was raining really hard, so I had my rain gear on, and this, you know, this is a testament to buying cheap stuff, and this is why you shouldn't do it. I didn't really think about the gear that I had on, and what happened was the pants legs melted onto the heat shield, which kind of sucks. So I tried WD-40, heating it up, WD-40. I tried all types of things. The only thing that got it even this far was the Mr. Clean scrub brush bar thing, whatever it is. So that got it down to this, but I can't seem to get it any better. So although you can't really see it from a distance, like you get up close, you can see it, but if you come away, you know, you really don't see it. And I don't really see it, but I know it's there. So it just bothers the crap out of me. So I'm going to be taking these heat shields off and taking it over to Engine Armor out here in Florida, and they can recoat this. And I just have to be a little more careful and get better rain gear. So the better rain gear is already on order. That have the heat resistant pants. So this was just my fault, but this is what happens when you buy cheap stuff. Don't buy cheap stuff. Get the good stuff. There's a reason why sometimes you have to spend a little more money to get, you know, whatever it is you need. So that was a set that I had for a long time that I never really thought twice about it, because I don't usually ride in the rain. But these, you know, the guys that ride with, for the most part now, they ride in anything. So you always have to be prepared. Although when I was riding, I was actually alone. So nobody to blame but me. But to take off the heat shield, you have some, like these things here. So you just take these guys off, which will loosen up the clamps behind it. And then you just take off the heat shield. So that's what I'll be doing now. So I can run these over to Engine Armor. It takes them about a week to recoat these, and it should come out fine in terms of matching the colors. Worst case, I could always take off the other side too and have them do that as well. But I'm just going to try this one side, and the guy knew exactly what I was talking about when I was asking him about recoating, and he said, yeah, don't worry about it, we got you covered, brother. So so that's all good. So hopefully the audio comes out all right. You know, I don't have any real professional gear. I just really use the microphone from the GoPro, or sometimes the microphone from the Insta360. I actually have to test that out too, because for whatever reason, the audio quality now from the Insta360 has gotten really bad. So I don't know if something happened with the mic adapter or what, but I just know it ain't good. Just so you can see, it's already gotten loose, but we have one here and one here. Looks like we got another one there, maybe another one back there. So we'll just start to take these off one by one, and then we'll be able to expose the exhaust and be able to remove the heat shield. So we'll get a good look at this before and after. This is how it looks. So goes around the pipe. Then you put this guy in, and then you screw, and then it just gets tighter. And that's that. So nothing much to it, but you can see the stains. Now this piece here is a little trickier, only because I'm hoping that I don't need to take this off in order to get this out. So that might be the case. So there's one here, there's one there, one there. And this looks all like it's, actually it's two pieces. So actually, I don't really need to take the bottom one off. It's just really the top one. So, so we'll see. We'll see. Because the bottom one is fine. It's really the top one that has the issue. So, and if it wasn't that it got on this, I would able to leave this on too and just take off this piece back here in the back. But unfortunately, it got on that piece here, and it got on this piece, but it didn't get on this bottom piece. Heat shield off. So that's that. That took all of maybe 10 minutes to take off, and like I said, I'm gonna actually call these guys and ask them about that, because I don't really need to take off that piece there because it's fine. It only got on a little bit of this. So I'll call them, and then when I take it to them, and it's just like your regular standard black. So it should be fine, but we'll see what the guy says. So it kind of sucks when this happens. There's also some stuff here on the bottom of it as well, where the plastic got on here that you really couldn't see because it was on the bottom. So I made the mistake of wiping it while it was hot. I probably should have just waited until it cooled off and then try to get it off. But my fault, you know, that's what happens when you screw up. Back talking about this here. So I took off this piece, and I wasn't going to do this piece, but when I took it to the place that does the powder coating, and in this case they also do ceramic coating too, which will help with the heat. So instead of powder coating it, I'm going to actually do a ceramic coat. But when they do it, it's actually smooth. So in order for me to keep this looking uniform, I said, well, forget it. Let me just take off the whole piece for the heat shield, and let the guy just coat the whole thing, because it's only like a few dollars more, so it's not that big of a deal. So I'll be doing that. So I'll drop this off tomorrow. It'll take them, you know, like I think he said about a week to do it. Then I'll put everything back together. Anybody who is deciding to take off their heat shield, you will have to loosen this foot peg here, because this foot peg, the front foot, whatever they call this shit, floorboard. There you go. the front driver floorboard. You will have to remove it, or at least loosen the bolt over here so we can slide it down so you can pull this guy off, because other than that you're not going to be able to get this guy off. And I guess maybe that's why they have this little notch here for the side over here. But this is my girl, she's still there, the 2021 Street Glide Special. But then the other thing we have is this bike over here, the 2015 Street Glide. So I was raffling this bike off, and really, like I said, all you do is you go on to likenucycles.bigcartel.com and you purchase just one of the hats. I know the hats are like $100 or $105 or whatever it is, but when you make that purchase, I will enter you automatically into the drawing for this bike. Like I said, I just want to, move this bike and then move on to the next one and do something bigger and better when I go and do it the next, when I go and pick up another bike. I haven't really ridden this bike probably since my last video, so it's been a while since I've actually ridden it, because again, I want to, just move the bike on to whoever wins the raffle, and not put a whole pile of miles on it and all that stuff. So you see the bike runs, no problem with the bike running, starts up nice. Like I said, I got it inspected and everything, so it's already passed inspection. We got custom dynamic lights all the way around. I do like the chrome with the black. I do like that. So I do like that. So again, we're trying to raffle this guy off. Just go on to likenucycles.bigcartel.com. Purchase yourself a hat. I'll enter you into the drawing for the bike. I'll send you a text message for the phone number that's on file when you make your purchase, letting you know that you're entered into the draft, into the drawing, not draft, but drawing. And for the people who have already sent money, I still have your money. Not spending anybody's money. Not until I get to the 150. Then we'll do the raffle. And like I said, whoever wins the raffle wins the bike. So I'll just get a shipping service, and I'll put it on the truck and ship it over to you. And depending on how far you are, I might even come with it, so we can film that as well. So anyway, likenucycles.bigcartel.com. Cop yourself a hat, get automatically entered, and then you're done. And then we'll do the raffle, and then this bike will be out of here, and then we'll move on to the next guy. So yeah, it's funny because my original goal for this bike was not to, I was gonna actually keep this bike, but when my 04 went down, I was still working on this bike, so I just said forget it, and I just went and bought that guy. So, and I do like this 2021. But this bike rides, it's similar, the ride. I think the shocks are a little different, but this one has a 19-inch wheel on it already, 19-inch chrome wheel, and I think a 16 or 17-inch chrome wheel in the back. Actually, I need to look. I'm not sure what size is that wheel in the back, but the bike sits down kind of low in the back, which makes it easier for me to ride because, like I said, I'm like 5'7", so you know, to have the bike a little bit lower in the back is always good. Even on my 04, I lowered it to I think 11 inches. Well, actually, I did 11-inch shocks, or at least they went down to 11. You know, they were between 11 and 13, so I could just dial them in the way that I wanted. But anyway, like I said, we still got this guy here. We're still trying to raffle it off. likenucycles.bigcartel.com. Go there. Cop yourself a hat. Don't matter which one you want. And once you do that, I'll automatically enter you into the drawing for this bike. Again, we're going to reset it for another 6 weeks. So I'm hoping to get, you know, some more, I don't know, some more activity. Once I got done with this bike, what else was I going to do? Unless I was just going to go out and buy another bike and then try to, you know, restore it again from Copart or the other, I forget the name of the other place, the other insurance place. I don't think, IAA, I believe, is the other place. Insurance Auto Auctions, maybe, I think it is. Anyways, but yeah, just go to the website I mentioned already and copy yourself a hat, and I'll enter you automatically into the drawing. So anyway, thanks for the new subscribers. I appreciate your support. To the people that have already purchased, again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your patience on this. And come on, folks, let's get it going. You know, tell your friends. You know, so let's get this bike moved, and so we can move on to the next one. All right, guys and gals. Anyway, thanks again, and see you on the next video.